Well, I have to bring someone down with me. If I'm having a horrible life, I gotta shovel you into my life somehow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a good friend.
I know.
I feel horrible when other people feel horrible around me.
Right, yeah, I mean, obviously, but if you feel horrible, I want other people to feel horrible with me so we can feel horrible together.
You are a horrible person. I don't want that.
I'm not gonna make someone feel bad.
You ask them about their day, and you're secretly she's sitting there like fingers crossed, like, come on, let it suck, come on.
All right, let's make some fart jokes.
All right, no, Parker, we're gonna play the best game ever. All right, Parker, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes.
They're closed.
Okay. You can't see what we're joining. I want it to be a complete surprise, okay?
Oh gosh, okay.
It's about to start. It's about to start. All right, you can open them now.
Yay!
All right, our challenge today, Parker.
Oh no.
Is to try and make this entertaining.
Oh god. Yeah, let's just at midnight try to make typing entertaining. This is gonna be so fun.
Alright, if you guys don't understand this game, you type.
That's it.
Right hand. Oh, I have some free time. Oh, sharks. Sharks
like,
are very big and very scary.
Just
They're
make a story.
demanding.
Just make a story about what you're seeing.
The
nuclear
Mexico
explosion was super brown, like Tom Cruise when he went into Africa, and he put the sharks on the pineapples. Oh man, Chris is in the mob, and he said to B, he knows B. We know B, you know.
Yeah, I know B. I've heard of her.
And B is my dad from Antarctica, and he said, "You too, darkness. I'm gonna console you and cobweb your mouth."
All right, let me try this. The beekeeper of the mob decided to get vengeance for getting a copyright strike and implode on the figures from the desert. Possibly dessert, I don't remember, and come out of hibernation and use his headphones to incentive Cuba.
Cuba.
Yes, not sharpness and not carpet.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a scientist though?
I do actually feel
That
like a scientist.
computerizes screwdriver in Mississippi with tin.
Wow, how intense. Yeah, I mean, really, I really demand existence, and I want to catapult myself to Antarctica and maybe work out with some kittens in a gym, maybe. I don't know, though, because how I feel about dinosaurs is they came from Africa, probably, but they're so sea.
What's give me the science of chocolate.
All right, well, trillion years ago, Godzilla went to school for rap. He was a rap battle champion. He was strong in his rapping. And hold on, let me see here.
He got a blister from his girlfriend when they were looking at stars through the leaves, but the king came by.
Oh no.
He wanted to paraphrase on them some kittens.
You want to paraphrase on him?
Yeah.
Did you just make paraphrase a verb?
Shut up. The end is completely limitless when it comes to Barbie.
Wow.
That's what
and
that's what the king paraphrased. Yes.
That's an interesting paraphrase. You know, he has real knowledge in contrast of the blue won the game team.
Wait, blue won the game team? Is that what you just said?
Yeah. Your name.
Wait, no. I gotta invite you. Idiot.
Why?
Go
Excuse me?
Come to lobby 22. Idiot.
I was just trying to join your party, and you're just making me feel so bad about myself.
I get very aggressive at night. I apologize. Like, I didn't mean that. I fully did not mean that, but it just came out.
It's okay. I ruffled your tail feathers
you
earlier, and you just crushed my soul and heart.
Pretend like you're a spoon.
I'm sorry. I looked. I couldn't help it. What? Wow.
You haven't seen my skin yet?
No. What is that?
That was like the best way. You like slowly looked up and you're just like seeing my body.
I was like, I just look at when there's a pink H just staring over me.
How you doing over there, little buddy?
I'm in a slowpoke onesie.
What is a slowpoke?
Oh,
Is that a person that's slow?
You know what really offends me? Like,
what?
When people actually like, take the time to think of a good word to use that's not normally used, you know?
Yeah.
Like Nimrod, nincompoop. Like, if someone just like, if some old man comes up to me and calls me a nincompoop, that's really gonna hurt my feelings.
Okay.
Just
an old
imagine
random
an
man-
old man barely breathing comes up to you, you nincompoop.
His last dying breath was the words, "You are nincompoop."
You are a. He knows English. Come on.
No, he couldn't even muster up the word "a." That's how. Like, he didn't want to die on
word
"you are
A."
a." He had to make sure he got out the word because that's how much he hated you. It's not words that would really offend me as far as like, "You are this." I mean, I'm like, I don't really care. What really would get under my skins are the subtle things, like comments.
The
"Oh, he was
backhand comments.
Well, it's not even backhand. It's the ones that are like, "Man, you seem like you've been really trying hard lately." Like, those comments, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then that night, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, have I been trying hard lately? And then later on that week, I'm like, no, I really have been trying hard lately. And then I just can't stop just obsessing over this one thing. And it just takes over my entire thought process.
If someone's dying and his last breath was "you are a nincompoop," you're gonna think for the rest of your life that you really are a nincompoop.
I'll be like, he decided from his whole life, he's had a whole life experience, and his last words, he's like, what is my last words? Oh yeah, oh, nincompoop. This is a great choice.
Oh,
Like,
man,
he's
Parker
loved,
Games.
He's fallen in love with someone. You know, he's like broken up. He's had this whole like 80 years of finding out what life is and his best experiences, and he uses that his last choices. I would never forget that my entire life.
I would hate my life. I genuinely would.
I didn't even know what a nincompoop is, and I'd just be like, I am
No
a
one does.
nincompoop.
Like, if you go up to anyone, what is a nincompoop? They'd be like, I don't know. That's why it would hurt so much, because no one knows. But that guy knows, and it's going to hurt your feelings. We made up a man, had him
yeah.
live a great life,
That's
a very,
not true.
very
And they
amazing.
killed him.
His last word was calling us a nincompoop.
In one conversation, we created a whole man and his backstory. We birthed a human and killed him in the matter of minutes.
We're good at this game.
You realize how nuts it is that our brain can do that? Like, I imagine his life. I imagine his struggles, and I imagine what he was like as a child. He's like, oh, I don't know. What does nincompoop mean? I'm going to say that to somebody at the end
That's
of my life.
not how his childhood went. He did
That's
not
true.
sound like that.
I'm thinking he like he grew up in Mexico, and he had kind of a lower poverty line life, but his mom loved him like a ton, and his dad wasn't really there for him that much. But then his mom just loved him and hugged him and sent him off, and her last money that she had, she sent him to America, and he like had this crazy thing, and then fell in love with his girl and,
and
moved back to
models
Mexico.
everywhere. Oh, wait, no, that was. the
Oh,
other
you were
guy we're
going
thinking
you were going a different direction with
Yeah.
that. What should we call? What should we call our man? Let's call him Enrique.
of. I like Gerg.
I like Enrique.
I like Enrique too. Like
I
Enrique
think
Iglesias.
It's a nice, solid name. Like, I just imagine his face in my mind. He's a very strong and sturdy man.
Yeah, if
He
you punch
knows
him in
what
the
he
chest,
wants.
it's gonna hurt you more than it hurts him. You know?
Oh yeah, and you can't say anything. Like, he is just the nicest guy. That's what makes it worse. Is he's never said anything rude to anyone his whole life,
Except for
like, he
nincompoop at the end
That's
of.
that's his whole thing. Like, he dedicated his whole life. He saved you from like a burning building and like burned his arm and it scarred him. And he spent all his life, at homeless shelters and orphanages. He's just a nice, kind soul. And his last words to you were those.
Okay. During that last sentence, I like leaned back in my chair and was laughing, and I come back like, oh, there's a naked guy with a huge wiener.
He's chasing you right now.
Get him away from me!
This is Enrique during his crazy years.
When he reenacted Castaway.
For like 4 years of his life, he didn't realize he wasn't in the movie. He just went a little nuts.